Hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erica. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. I would love to have you subscribe, like, comment, and if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. So today's video is going to be a Mask Monday collab. Oh yeah. I'm collabing with Bonnie from Bonnie's Bargains. Now she and I have taken part in 2 group collabs together. We were in the Rocker Chick group collab that Lori Latimer set up, and then we were also in the Christmas in July group collab that Melissa and Brittany set up. And she and I actually got partnered for that video. We sent each other our mystery boxes, and we just absolutely clicked, hit it off, had a blast planning those mystery boxes out for each other, just formed this really cool bond with one another, and we decided that we had to do another collab together. Now I will have Bonnie's channel and her video linked in my description box, and you guys really need to go and subscribe to her channel if you haven't done that already. Bonnie is such a beautiful person inside and out. She has a lot of really fun things on her channel. She's just really down to earth and just a really cool person. And when Bonnie and I decided that we were going to collab together, she came up with this whole idea, the Mask Monday collab, the subject matter of what we're going to be talking about during our mask wearing, the thumbnail, everything. This is also going to be a giveaway. She came up with all of that information. I mean, she just made it really easy for me. So thank you so very much, Bonnie. Now, like I just said, this is going to be a giveaway. I'm going to give you the giveaway rules, what you're going to be winning, all that jazz at the end of the video. So hang tight for that. But I'm going to be using a mask that Bonnie sent me in my mystery box for our Christmas in July group collab. And this is the Heal Smart Natural Treatment Mask, Intensive 72-Hour Hydrating, Anti-Inflammatory, and Brightening. And she sent me a pack of 5, I think. So I'm really excited to give this a try. I have not used a mask since my last Mask Monday collab with Charmaine from Charmaine's Staycation. So my face is needing some definite hydration. So I am going to go pop this mask on. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. My mask is on. I feel like I look kind of dorky here, but this mask feels really nice. It's very hydrating feeling, and it's got kind of a light eucalyptus scent. I love it. And like I said at the very beginning, Bonnie came up with the things that we're going to be chatting about while we have our masks on. So here we go. So the first thing I'm going to be talking to you guys about is the worst date I have ever been on. And I've been on some bad dates, but this one just kind of kept popping into my head over and over again. So I went to college in a very small town about an hour away from where I live. And I would typically come home every summer. You know, during the school year, I would either live in the dorm or an apartment, and then I would come back and live with my mom during the summer. And the summer before my senior year of college, I decided not to do that. I decided to just stay living in the apartment. I had just gotten a job towards the end of my junior year at Dairy Queen, which is a fast food restaurant here in Oregon. I think it's pretty much all over the country. You know, they make hamburgers, fries, blizzards, this like really cool ice cream concoction, ice cream sundaes, all kinds of really fun things. And there was a bunch of like college-aged, high school-aged kids that were working at the Dairy Queen that I was working at. So it was really, really fun. I had a blast. And I had 3 other roommates, 2 of which were going to be going home for the summer, and then the other one was just kind of in and out. So I was basically in the apartment by myself, which is kind of fun. I just turned 21 and, you know, had a great time. So I had a really good friend that worked with me at Dairy Queen. She was about, I don't know, 4 or 5 years older than me. And she let me know that she had a single guy friend that really wanted to meet the woman of his dreams. And she thought that he and I would make a great match. And she wanted to know if she could give him my phone number and, you know, we could go on a blind date. And I had been on one other blind date before that, which it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't wonderful either. So I was kind of skeptical about it. So I said, let me think about it for a little while. So I talked to my mom, I talked to a couple of my friends, and they're like, you know what, go out with the guy. You know, what's the worst that can happen? You just, you know, don't ever have to see him again if you don't like him. So I told my friend, yes, go ahead, give him my phone number, and yeah, I'll go on a date with him. So she did give him my number. He called me. We talked on the phone a couple times. Seemed like a really nice guy. We ended up meeting at a restaurant in Salem, which is the capital of Oregon, which was about 30 minutes away from where I was going to school. And, you know, he was a nice guy. He was cute. Never a love connection, but, you know, decent guy. You know, funny, nice, very polite. So we had a nice dinner. We went for a little walk. You know, fine. We decided that we would go out again. So we went out, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 more times. And then finally we got to our last date. So we decided we were going to go bowling in Salem, because the town that I lived in, there was really nothing to do. Now, Salem was like the closest town that you could actually, like, you know, have a life in. So he came and picked me up from my apartment. A really cute Jeep. It was like a hardtop Jeep Wrangler. I liked the car better than I liked him. So we're driving on the freeway heading towards the bowling alley. And we were chatting about our hobbies, like things that we like to do. And he was telling me about the fact that he really liked to go hunting and fishing, which is very common here in Oregon. A lot of people hunt, a lot of people fish. I don't hunt, but I used to fish when I was younger. My husband really likes to fish. So, you know, that wasn't unusual. And I was just listening to him tell me the story about his last hunting trip with, I think, like his dad or his brother, something like that. And he gets to the end of his story and it's just quiet. We're just driving along the freeway. And all of a sudden, he lets out with this, I don't even know how to describe it. It was this loud shriek, scream, howl thing. Just, blah! I mean, I can't even mimic it. It was so intense and scared the crap out of me. And I remember I like flew up against this passenger side door, like, blah! And he looked at me after he was done letting this whole thing out. And he said, "That is an elk mating call." And he winked. And I'm like, okay. And he goes, "Did I scare you?" And I'm like, yeah. I said, "If you're going to do that again, you might want to warn me first." Because, I mean, it terrified me. So we get to the bowling alley and we start bowling and we had dinner there. And he was just an obnoxious jerk the entire night. I mean, he hadn't been like that up to that point. He was very, you know, mild-mannered, very calm, very sweet, very kind. And he was just an asshole. I mean, he was just rude and very obnoxious and just, I don't know. He was acting like he was like a grade school age kid. And I was like, yeah, no, totally just, I was like, that's it. We're not going on any more dates here. So as the date came to its end, I just said, you know what? I need to go home. He wanted to like go do something else. And I said, you know what? I really need to go home. I have to work tomorrow morning, which was a lie, but I just wanted to get away from him. I said, so can you please just take me home? I said, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be a party pooper, but I'm done. I just want to go home. So, okay, fine. He wasn't real happy about that. So he takes me home and I'm just thinking he's going to like just drop me off and leave. So we get to my apartment parking lot and he gets out of his Jeep, walks right up to the front door of my apartment, opens the door and just goes right in. I'm like, okay. Now at this point, school had just started again. So my roommates were back living in the apartment. And so when we walked in, or he walked in, I walked in shortly thereafter, he just went right over to my couch, sat down, picked up the remote and started clicking through the channels. And both my roommates were like, who is this guy? I mean, they knew I was going on a date, but they had never met him before. So I remember one of my roommates just kind of looked at me like, what the hell? I walked in. And she could tell by the look on my face that I was not happy. So she said, Erica, can I talk to you for a minute? She pulled me in the bathroom. She goes, do you want him to go home? And I'm like, yeah. I said, I didn't even want him to walk in. She's like, I got you. I'll take care of this. So we walk out of the bathroom and she said, excuse me, but you need to go home. She's like, you know, this is not your apartment. She has to work tomorrow morning. You were not invited in here. So get out of here. So he got up and kind of like sheepishly walked out the door. And he called me, I don't know, a couple days later and asked if I wanted to go out again. And I'm like, no, I don't ever want to go out with you ever again. So that was the worst date that I've ever been on. I know maybe that sounds kind of goofy to some of you because some of you may have been on way worse dates than that. But that shriek, howl, scream thing, it stuck with me, haunted me for quite a while. Now I'm going to be telling you guys about the best date that I've ever been on. And that would be one with my husband. He and I have been together for 6 years, married for just a little over 2. We just celebrated our 2-year wedding anniversary on the 16th of August. Hooray. And in May of 2019, he got us tickets to go see John Mellencamp, or John Mellencamp, wherever he goes by now. He is one of our favorite musical artists. Paul and I, my husband and I, we grew up together. And the song Jack and Diane has always been one of our songs to each other. I don't know, kind of dorky, kind of cheesy, but I love that song. So that was like the main motivation. That's really why we wanted to go see the concert. I mean, we love all of his music, but that's our favorite song. So we got all dressed up and I had a really nice makeup look on my face that night. I had used the Maybelline Rock Nudes palette, which I've mentioned in a couple other videos, totally hard panned on me within about 2 weeks. But at this point, that palette was still going strong. And I don't know, I just felt really good. I felt like I looked pretty and he kept telling me how pretty I looked, how good my makeup looked. It was really nice. So the concert was amazing. John kicked butt. He did all of his classic songs. He just sounded amazing. We had so much fun. We were like totally rocking out in our seats. It was great. And when we got home that night, he walked through the front door of the house before I did. And I turned around to lock the door. And when I turned back around, he was just standing there in the entryway. And he took both of my hands in his. And he said, your makeup looked so pretty tonight. And I was like, oh, thank you, sweetheart. And he's like, and by the way, without a doubt, you were the most beautiful woman at that concert tonight. I was like, oh my gosh, it was so sweet. And that's just one of my best memories of a date that we've been on. I mean, we've been on a lot of dates, a lot of fun dates, but that was my absolute favorite date that I have ever been on with my husband. It was wonderful. Great concert and just such a wonderful way to end our evening. So I'm going to go take this mask off, and then I'm going to come back and talk to you about the giveaway, let you know what you're going to be winning, the rules, all that fun stuff. So again, don't go anywhere. Okay, my face feels really good, and it smells really nice. I don't know, my face just feels so fresh and dewy and soft. I love how it feels when you take your mask off. It just feels so good. Okay, giveaway time. What are you going to be winning? You're going to be winning a $10 Dollar Tree gift card. Oh yes. Now Bonnie's going to be doing the same thing. She's giving away a $10 Dollar Tree gift card as well. And I'm going to go over the rules of the giveaway, and I hope I don't miss a step. I usually miss something as I'm explaining the rules here. So I will put all the rules in the description box, and I will have them also pinned in the comments section. So if I miss something, you can go there and just double check, make sure I didn't forget something, because I usually always do that. I've done 2 giveaways, and I think with both of them, I forgot at least one of the rules. Okay, number 1, you have to be publicly subscribed to both Bonnie and I. Okay, and I will check that. Number 2, you have to live in the United States. Number 3, you have to be at least 18 years or older. Number 4, you need to put the word date in the comment section. I use that in a sentence in the comment section so that I do know that you want to be entered into the giveaway. If you don't use the word date, I'm going to assume that you do not want to be entered into the giveaway. So this giveaway is going to run from today, Monday, August 22nd, until Wednesday, August 24th at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. At that point, I'm going to shut her down, and then I will choose a winner at random, and I will announce the winner on Friday the 26th at 7 a.m. I will comment back to you in the comment section, and I will also make a little post on my community tab so that you know who won. I don't have any control over this. Once this leaves my possession, I have no control over it. And sometimes the United States Postal Service needs a good smack because, you know, they don't really get it to where it's supposed to be going in a timely manner. So let's hope that you get it within a couple of days after I mail it off. I hope so. And I cannot wait to see who enters the giveaway. I wish you guys all good luck. This is going to be so much fun. Giveaways are just really a fun thing to do. I'm really enjoying doing giveaways on my channel. And I'm so happy that Bonnie agreed to do this collab with me. This was so fun doing another Mask Monday collab with someone that I just absolutely love and adore. I will have her channel and her video, again, like I said before, linked in my description box. Please go to Bonnie's channel and subscribe. You guys are going to love her. She's amazing. And I really hope that she and I are able to do another collab together. I hope you enjoyed hearing about my worst date and my best date. I would love to hear about your guys' worst dates and your best dates in the comment section, so let me know all about it. It's going to be so much fun. I'm sure you guys have some doozies. I know I had other bad dates that I could have talked about, but I don't know, that howl, shriek, scream thing, I'm not kidding, that haunted me for quite a long time. And I've told people that story and they're like, you're kidding me. I mean, it's a miracle that the windows in that Jeep did not just shatter all over the street. It was insane. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your busy day or evening to sit down and watch my video. It always means the world to me. If you have subscribed or you would like to subscribe, do not forget to hit the notification bell. That way you're aware of all of my future uploads. I cannot wait to see you guys again in my next video, but in the meantime, please take care of yourself, be well, safe, happy, and I hope to see you guys again very soon. Thanks again, you guys. Take care. Bye.
Drop it.